Don't let the heat stop you from getting out and about around the valley with your pets. So let's head out to the Desert Botanical Garden to see how they are having you enjoy the dog days of summer there. Hi, Claire, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
You're doing very good. Even though these temperatures are kind of hot, I like that the garden has a way that you can come out and enjoy, of course, the garden with your pets. What's all this about?
Yeah, so Desert Botanical Garden is open, and the best way to experience the garden is obviously first thing in the morning or around sunset time. And 2 days a week, on Sundays and Wednesdays, we have a special treat where you can bring the whole family out, dogs included, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
So, okay, so let me make sure. So during the weekday, Monday and Tuesday, I can come out morning and evening, take a nice little walk around, then the pets come on, you said Wednesday and what days?
Sundays.
And Wednesdays and Sundays.
Sundays. Yeah,
oh.
We're open 7 days a week, yep. But then on those Sundays and Wednesdays, it's extra special. First thing in the morning before it gets too hot for those pups, you can bring your dogs out.
So can we take a little walk right now and you show me some of the garden right now for those who pretty much aren't seeing it in the summertime, because this is our summer plants that are out there right now, right?
Yeah, the trails are really beautiful right now. Like before it gets too hot, there's lots to see. We also have our Wild Rising exhibit as well. You can kind of see some penguins just through the back there. And yeah, we're finishing up on that exhibit, and it's a really beautiful time to come and see the garden.
So, okay, and let's talk about some of the rules you have there, because I'm seeing the signs. You're wanting people to have face covers on and to do what when they come through?
Yeah, so just a couple of things. First of all, obviously face coverings are required. We also are asking that everyone who comes in advance to, since we're limiting capacity, to make a reservation prior to coming. That way we can kind of control capacity, help keep this a really safe experience. We also ask that people keep 6 feet of distance between them, but we are spread out over several acres. It's very easy to do that here outside. Yeah, and then we have increased cleaning throughout the garden, especially high touch points, as well as in our restrooms. So it's a great way to come out with all the chaos going on. This is a nice little piece of heaven, a nice little way to get away from it all here in the center of Phoenix.
Yeah, what I also like too is that people can come out, take a look at the plant stuff, then of course follow you online. I know you guys do some webinars and different little series with some of your plant people, am I right?
Yes. Yes, we did. So if you're still a little unsure about coming outside and coming to the garden, you can experience the garden completely online as well. Every week we do Your Garden at Home. All you have to do is subscribe to our email list, and we'll serve you different activities, coloring sheets, ways to experience nature, learn more about nature, and we'll also share some of our conservation stories as well through that blog post. But also, you're the first to know about new events that come up. Each week we have different little pop-ups. So check out dbg.org, Your Garden at Home, to kind of learn more about what's going on at the garden, obviously with the events, but also digging in a little deeper.
So I like that. All right, when we come back, we're going to talk about the green penguins and all the different sculptures that are out there, because they're still out there for people to go see, which is really neat. Also, we'll talk about membership, which is very important, because that's what keeps that garden going. So, Claire, thanks for joining us, and we'll come back and talk to you in just a little bit.
Thank you.
Okay.
Sounds great. See you soon.
All right, welcome back. Let's head back out live to DBG. Talk more about bringing your dogs for a little walk around the garden. Claire, how are you? Oh, you got a little friend there. Who's that with you?
This is Sophie.
So, hi Sophie, how are you? So, I like Sophie there.
She doesn't like the camera.
Uh-oh, he doesn't?
It's okay. It's okay.
Oh my goodness. Hey Claire, all right, we were talking about how people can actually bring their dogs out on Wednesdays and Sundays, morning and evening time, right?
Yeah, so on Wednesdays and Sundays, you can bring your dogs out to the garden. So it's a great way to start the day. Shake up. Oh, Sophie, she's very excited. Yeah, so start off your day from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. with your dogs at the garden. Beat the heat, enjoy the trails, and you can see something maybe a little outside your own neighborhood with your dog. Sophie, come here.
I know Sophie's not very happy. Okay, I thought Sophie would bark at the penguins behind you. Let's talk about these statues that are still there. This is a great exhibit all over the garden, isn't it?
Yes. Yeah, so this is Wild Rising, and these are just some of our penguins. As you can see, they are dressed like cactus, and it's, like I said, it's part of Wild Rising. So during the daytime, they're really fun, really colorful, and actually at nighttime, they actually glow. So it's a great way to see the garden, whether you're here first thing in the morning or in the sunset. It's just a really fun exhibit, and there's more than 1,000 of these sculptures. So here are the penguins, there's an elephant, we have meerkats, frogs, you name it. There's lots of great stuff here.
Yeah, and what I like also too about the garden is that you can see plants that you really can't get to out in the desert because either the terrain or snakes and stuff like that. So you have them throughout there that people can actually learn from, right?
Yeah, so what's so great about the garden is we are 50,000 desert plants from actually all around the world. So as much as you can come here and see the great native plant life to the Sonoran Desert, you'll also see plants here that you probably won't see anywhere else unless you go to very remote parts of the world. We also have one of the largest collections of desert plants in the world as well. And it's right here in your Phoenix backyard.
So let's talk about membership, because that's very important to the garden, is those members to help it keep going, right?
Yes. Yes, I was going to say membership is so important. There's so many great benefits. So if you're kind of going back and forth on a membership, you get to enjoy general admission, Wild Rising, dog days, all included in a membership. So if you're looking for ways to get out safely in nature, it's just, membership is a great way to kind of keep things on the radar. You can come out every week if you want with your dog, and it's all included with a membership.
So, okay, Claire, I know we've been talking about the early and evening hours. Are you guys actually open during the day? Because I know some people like to grab, you know, enough water and go walking through the garden with these hot temperatures. But you guys do you recommend it, or are you kind of like say, no, just wait for the evening time?
So typically, we actually have adjusted our hours for the summertime just for safety reasons because it's so hot, especially this week. On non-dog days, we're 7 a.m. until noon, and then we close again until 5 p.m. until 8 p.m. And so we will extend the hours a little bit depending on the programming. And like I said, if you have your dog, we open an hour earlier on Wednesdays and Sundays at 6 a.m. Just more of that morning time with the dog on those days so that you can beat the heat.
I like it. Okay, tell everybody the website to get more information, Claire.
Yes, that's just dbg.org, or if you want to call to make a reservation, it's 480-941-1225.
Perfect. Thank you, Claire.
Thank you so much.